back to another episode of our Football Manager career mode here with Barcelona. So this hasn't been getting quite the traction on the channel that I was hoping it would, but I'm going to continue with it anyway. This is likely going to be the Saturday upload this week. So we played in our last episode Athletic Bilbao, which we did win 3-2. Messi was the hero with 2 goals. Actually, right now while we're here, I am going to add... Oh no, I want both. Fixtures, custom. We're going to put the goal scorers in because I like having that in. And then we're going to move that up. Very good. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh no. Where are you? Customize. Goal scorers. Goal scorers should be right there. Okay. Well, apparently it's not working. I'll try and fix that. But anyway. Oh, wait. Is it right there? No. Okay. Well, anyway. Apologies. I was trying to get the goal scorers in. I guess we can see if we click on it. So we beat Bilbao. Real Sociedad. We got a goal from Dembele and Luis Suarez. Won that 2-0. And then Valladolid. We won 4-0. Excuse me, another goal from Messi, 2 from Griezmann. That was nice to see. And then Leganes, we actually drew 1-1. Not our brightest spot over the last few games. But I did promise we'd be back with this Napoli game. So we are going to play that today. We are just about ready to get into it. So I got some... oh, Griezmann is injured. I forgot to tell you guys that. So Griezmann is injured, so instead Dembele will slot in there nicely. No problem at all. Actually, let's see who they want us to pick. PK back in. That's fine. Let's get Arthur a start. Let's get Arthur a start in the... So this ball-winning midfielder role could be a box-to-box role, right? Let's make that a box-to-box, and let's get Arthur in there for this game here. Suarez up top. We'll keep him. Messi, of course, starting. And I think I want to get Semedo back in for Sergio Roberto, so we'll do that. All right, let's submit the team. So I did get some feedback on the last episode. Maybe the camera angle is not necessarily as good as it could be. It's not necessarily what I'm used to. So first of all, we're going to slow down the highlights just a tad. Instead of the sideline, we're going to use TV, but we're going to zoom way in. Let's see how that looks when we get a highlight here. Maybe still too far away. No, I feel like that's probably pretty good. You guys will have to give me some feedback on this one. I feel like we can see our players pretty well. See what's happening as Messi doesn't quite score, unfortunately. So yeah, so I'm just going to give you guys highlights from this game because last time I recorded, I'm already at 3.5 minutes, and I don't necessarily want these episodes to be like 20 minutes every time. So we are going to not do a live commentary of the whole game. Well, you know, see, this is, I thought I made this decision, and now I'm saying it, and I'm like, I don't know. I only did one game the last episode, and that was like 20 minutes, so we don't want that. But I don't know. I feel like if I chop it up, you guys don't get enough. So, I don't know. Let me know what you want. I don't really know, like, when to chop it up. Like, do I just come back every highlight and cut out all this stuff in between? I guess that's what I could do. Excuse me. Oh, we have a highlight. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, wow. Almost a goal from Napoli there. All right. I'll cut it here, and we'll see what the next highlight brings us. All right, Napoli are on the attack here. Their central midfielders linking up and then finding striker Mertens. We look like we have 100 people defending in our box, but Lozano cuts it across. Mertens has another shot, and unfortunately, or fortunately for us, we get away with that one. Like we win a ball here in the midfield. De Jong, big ball through to Messi. Messi free and clear, in on goal. Great save from their keeper there. Looks like we're going to get a corner, though. We'll mark up Irving Lozano. We get a corner 15 minutes before halftime. Messi swings it in. De Jong collects at the top of the box. Can he make anything happen? We're just bouncing around between our center backs here. Not really a great pass from Arthur there, unfortunately. But we do have the ball again. Semedo finds De Jong. Semedo gets the ball in. And again, just not finding that finished product. Mertens on the attack, though. What a tackle from Gerard Piqué. That is why He is one of our better players. Throws a ball forward. Dembele scores! Woo! Nice, good goal. I feel like it's probably still a little bit too fast, so we'll back it down. We'll back it down to medium here. I like to watch it really fast, but I guess maybe a lot of people don't. We'll skip that replay there. This just feels so slow to me. I don't know. But if you guys enjoy it, you guys enjoy it. De Jong looking to make it 2 with Suarez trying to put a ball through to Messi. Unfortunately, he is not there to meet it. I'll be back if it looks like we're going to have another goal. And we do have another goal. Fabian puts it in from a Goulam cross. It was that same highlight. I should have just kept commentating. I'll probably just leave it in. But as soon as we pull ahead, Napoli evens it up. Looks like we've got a throw in a pretty dangerous area here. So Semedo finds Busquets. Semedo gets the ball back, puts one in. Dembele scores again. And who needs to spend $100 and whatever million on Griezmann when Ousmane Dembele is going to get us a brace? 3 goals on the season now. Assists from Nelson Semedo. 2 guys I added in right in that starting lineup screen. Glad I did it, obviously, because it's contributed to 2 goals. He gets onto the end of that very nicely. Slots it right into the corner, and we are back in the lead in this Champions League encounter. Looks like Napoli may have a chance, though, as Mertens breaks through. One-on-ones are hard to score in this year's game, and Ter Stegen turns it aside, averting the danger for now. But Napoli do have a corner. Insigne lines up to take it, puts it in. Looks like Umtiti got the ball out, but Dembele's on it now. Let's see if he can find a pass. Pick a pass out. Come on. Okay, he'll take it himself. That's fine. Take it yourself. Now he picks a pass out. Tries, excuse me, to find Messi on the far post, but there was nothing going on there. Looks like it's time for a substitute. So we're going to take out one of these yellow-carded fellas. So we'll get Firpo on for Alba. Or Alba, sorry. Not Alba. Funny that there's 2 like world-class left backs with names that are so similar. Like of all, like I don't know, how many left backs would you consider world-class? Like Alaba might not even be world-class anymore, but Jordi Alba, David Alaba, Alexandro, Robertson, obviously, maybe Tellez, but after that, you're really pushing it. I mean, I'm not thinking of any others at least. But it's funny. So there's maybe 5, less than 10 certainly. You know, world-class left backs, and 2 of them have names that are essentially the same. Interesting. Anyway, we're on the attack here. Messi out on the wing, linking up with Semedo. Another good play from him. And Dembele bags the hat trick with the assist from Arthur. I couldn't look like a better manager. The 3 guys I put in that I decided to switch it up and put in, obviously one was forced through injury. But I sat Roberto for Semedo. Voluntarily, same thing with Arthur for Vidal, and it is paid off in spades. Arthur contributing to that goal, Dembele with his hat trick. Love to see it. Semedo gets into the box here, looking to push a ball across. Instead, fires it at the near post, and it bounces away safely. We still do have that 3-1 lead. As you can see, our Champions League group with Benfica, Dynamo, and Napoli doesn't look too challenging. We're pretty handily beating the best team in the group, so we should be able to get through this group with relative ease. I'm playing another save as Liverpool, and I actually won the treble in the first season, so I wonder if... Oh, Frankie de Jong, and another assist from Nelson Semedo. I look like a managerial genius. But anyway, we did complete the treble, so I wonder if we'll be as successful with Barcelona. If our management style can get that done. But another assist from Semedo. Absolutely wonderful piece of management to start him today. Pushes that ball across to De Jong, and what a hit. Alex Murray had no chance. Alright, that is going to finish up the game. It looks like... Oh, no, we have a corner. I should blow the whistle as soon as this... Oh, as soon as Gerard Piqué scores another goal. 5-1 in the Champions League against Napoli. The scenes... I would wager to say this is at home, so I mean the only other game that I'm really concerned about in this Champions League group is away to Napoli. But if we play them half as good as we played them today, we're going to be just fine. So what I'm going to do is cut this game here because it is full time. And next thing you see will be us going into the Real Madrid game. Nice little derby match. They just beat Paris Saint-Germain, so they're playing well as well. I do have to play a game in between, but I'll show you the result of that in just a second. All right, guys, so I do just want to show this quickly before we get into that Real Madrid game. Messi did get injured 2 to 3 weeks, so he won't be able to make that Real Madrid game, which is a little unfortunate. But as you can see, we did beat Sevilla 2 to 0 here. Goals from Rakitic and a goal from Messi. So I'll be right back in a second with the lineup for Real Madrid. All right, guys, so here we are getting into the Real Madrid game. Of course, Messi is going to have to take a seat, so Dembele will step in to replace him probably. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be Dembele there on that side. Griezmann's still hurt for another week or so. I do want to get Sergio Roberto a game, and I do want to get Arthur back in. This time it will be De Jong along with, along with Arthur. Can Vidal play in this deep-lying playmaker role? Yeah, not bad. So I want to keep Vidal in as well, so we'll give Rakitic a rest this time. Umtiti is probably going to take a break for Tobido, although we will keep him on the bench here. All right, very good. So I think we're going to go with this. Roberto, Piqué, Tobido, and Alaba across the back four. Ter Stegen in net, of course. Vidal anchoring a midfield trio of De Jong and Arthur. And then finally, actually, let's swap those. Whoops. Nope, let's swap these. Do I like that better? Yeah, I think I like this better. Ansu Fati gets a second start in a row. This time, actually, that way's better probably. And then Dembele can take Messi's role there with Suarez up top. So we're going to go with that. We're going to get into Real Madrid. Let's see who they're playing, or they're starting. Teams are warming up. They're going to go with Courtois, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane, and Adriozola, Casemiro, and then Luka Modric and Toni Kroos, Hazard, Benzema, and Bale up front. So that is basically how I'd expect them to be. They have their strongest lineup. We are missing two of our absolutely key attackers. So hopefully we are able to compete with them in this match here. So we do get an opening highlight right away. Marcelo and Kroos linking up on a throw-in. Let's see if anything comes of this. Sergio Ramos with a big ball forward to Benzema. We look like we're in trouble. He goes right around Ter Stegen. What are you doing? Why can the other team score one-on-ones, but when I get one-on-one, I get absolutely denied every time. All right, let's see if we can turn something around here. Get a highlight. All right, we've got a throw in deep in enemy territory, although they clear it immediately, and Benzema looks to find Gareth Bale up on this right-hand side. Oh boy, Alba. That didn't go well, and Bale is free and clear, scores his second goal of the season, and Real Madrid's second of the game. Down 2-0, it's not looking good so far. Toni Kroos puts a corner in for Real Madrid. Oh, and I was worried we were going to go down 3-0 there, but Benzema puts it over the bar, thankfully. Not a whole lot I can change here. Ansu Fati's made a lot of mistakes. I'm sure he has. He's a young kid. He's in his first derby. Another throw in here. Vidal does pick it up from Jordi Alba. Back to Alba. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Finds Vidal on the side of the box. Puts one over, and unfortunately, Dembele can't put it away. I would love another hat-trick performance from you, Dembele. Unfortunately, you can see over on the right side and side, we were very frustrated. But Jordi Alba puts a nice ball in. De Jong picks it up, finds Fati. Fati keeps the ball. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gives it away to Toni Kroos, and now Real Madrid are on the attack. Hazard with a beautiful crossfield ball to Bale. Bale looks to take on Ter Stegen, but he makes a nice save. Very good. That's going to take us right up to halftime after this corner if we can escape unscathed. Toni Kroos puts it in. Looks like Vidal clears it. Oh, but it is a goal kick. So that's going to end the half. So down 2-0. Haven't really looked like creating too much. We have had a lot less possession, but 3 shots on target's not bad. We'll get 5 or 10 minutes into the second half and then look to make a change. Sergio Roberto pushing into the box now. Finds Dembele outside of him. Puts it into De Jong. Oh, thought that might have been a chance there. Unfortunately, nothing doing. We are just a couple of minutes into the second half, so we'll wait a few more minutes before we make a change. Who are we kidding? Let's make a change now. Ansu Fati's going to come off. What are we going to do here? What can we do here? We just don't really have another attacker because Messi and... I was going to say Messi and Ronaldo. Not Messi and Ronaldo. But look, all of our attackers just horrible ratings, but we don't have somebody to replace them, unfortunately. We're already kind of down to bare bones here. So maybe Rakitic can come on and do something in that advanced playmaker role. Let's try that. He did have a goal in his last game, so he is a world-class midfielder. Hopefully he can get something done here. Adriozola finds Modric. Modric finds Adriozola back down the right-hand wing. Jordi Alba comes out to meet him. Wonderful tackle. 3 times, except this one's a free kick, and it could be a red card. Looks like trouble. We're going to have to take Vidal off, put Semedo on in that or Firpo on in that position, sorry. And roll like that. I mean, there's not going to be a lot we can do here. We'll go balanced instead of positive, but we need 2 goals, so like what are we supposed to do? PK holding the ball, finds De Jong up top. De Jong, can he find a pass? No. That's really too bad because we absolutely dismantled Napoli in the first game, 5-1. Had a nice 2-0 win against Sevilla. Then we come to the Bernabeu, and we just look lost, unfortunately. Messi getting hurt right before this game was definitely a big problem, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get another. Maybe a consolation goal here, and Ansu Fati does take the ball, but he is tired and lacking match sharpness, which is not an ideal combination. He does manage to hold on to the ball. Dembele, oh, it's off the post, but Fati scores. Nice, okay. Good assist from Dembele. He continues his good form from that Napoli game. Fati with his first goal of the season. Is this his first for Barcelona? It may well be. Way to stick with that ball there. Dembele off the post, Fati off of Courtois' hand. So we are right back into this game with 60 minutes to go. That red card's really going to hurt us now. There's not a lot I can do. I think this is kind of our best formation in terms of options moving forward here, but we'll see. Marcelo pings the ball over the top to Cruz. Cruz is going to find somebody. Looks like Marcelo. Marcelo back to Cruz, still out there on the wing. Marcelo on the edge of the box on the corner there. Dribbles past our guys and scores a wonderful goal. PK just couldn't deal with him. And unfortunately that turns into a 3-1 lead for our main Spanish rivals. Dembele looks to get it back early, though, but Marcelo takes it back from him. And then they launch it up the field. Sergio Roberto on the ball, though. Rakitic and De Jong linking up. Unfortunately, we don't have a defensive midfielder there. And that is going to cost us another shot, but not necessarily another goal. Casemiro finds a big ball over the top to Benzema. Benzema does not score on this occasion. Ter Stegen makes a really nice save, actually. Even though we look like we're going to be losing this game, we're still, in the top 6 or so in the table. You really can't complain about that after 6 games. This will be our second loss, but we do have like 3 or 4 wins already, so can't complain too much. Obviously, it's a huge disappointment to lose to Real Madrid, but with the red card, it was always going to be tough to get back into this game. And with 2 of our best 3 attackers hurt, arguably our 2 best players hurt, it's always going to be tough to come back and get a result in this game. But I'm happy with what they were able to produce given the circumstances. Ansu Fati was his first goal, and we've only given up 3 goals despite the fact that we've been down to 10 men for almost the entirety of the second half. But yeah, it looks like that's the way we're going to unfortunately end the episode. Once we get out of this game, we'll take a look. Oh no, Benzema, no! Oh, 4-1. Now it's kind of an embarrassment. 3-1 was respectable. 4-1 is it's not ideal, let me tell you, unfortunately. A little bit of an embarrassing loss. But we'll bounce back strong in the next few games and in the next episode. We are in 6th position right now 4 wins, 1 drawn, 1 loss on the live table. This will be our first loss of the year, unfortunately. It is to Real Madrid of all teams. 2 for Benzema, 1 for Bale, 1 for Marcelo, and then we just had 1 for Fati. All right, so we've got Alba banned for. Oh, I thought it said 1 month. So the El Clasico does not go our way. We are going to fine him 1 week's wages. He accepts his fine. Very good. Let's look at our schedule. First loss of the year. First loss of the save. So let's play to... Let's get a good chunk done here. We'll play those games off camera and get to Atletico Madrid and Benfica. That would be good. We'll play through all of... No, let's not play that much, actually. Let's play... let's go to Benfica, but the other one. We'll go Benfica and Valencia. We'll do those 2. That looks like it's going to be a good combo. So, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope the camera changes were helpful. If I need to change them again, I will totally. If you guys have anything that you want to see in this episode, mainly this is going to be the format: 2 games chopped up, and just some news in between. When we get to January, it'll be interesting because hopefully we can splash cash on some new players. But until then, we're just going to try and win as many games as we can and get our guys back from injury because that was definitely a problem in that last game. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.